It's Saturday the 7th of April and I'm here in Hornchurch in Essex doing a 21st birthday for a young lady at her house. We're in a marquee. At the moment it's not raining. It has been several times today and it probably will do again, so let's just hope this thing doesn't leak. I've got an extra couple of bits of kit that I've bought recently, lights and a mixer, so as it's only pretty much DJs who watch these vlogs, I'm going to show you those bits of kit and hopefully have a good night later on and show you a few scenes from what's going on at the party. At the moment there's not much happening, everybody's just standing around having a bit of a drink and a bit of food and a chat, but things hopefully should liven up later on. So this is tonight's setup. Always very difficult to focus with this S&H Starcloth booth. It seems to focus on the light rather than the actual unit. There we go. So yeah, my latest acquisitions are the S&H Starcloth booth, as you can see. Also a pair of moving heads, which I bought second hand. They are made by Stairville, who I'd never heard of before. But they look quite nice. They certainly do the job. A couple of lights on a T-bar at the back. That's all I'm going to need. It's only about a 11 foot by 40 foot marquee. But my most recent acquisition, if I just walk behind here, it's going to be this. It's my new mixer. It's the Denon MC6000. It's a MIDI controller for virtual DJ, which is my playout system of choice. And in terms of the most basic thing that you need from a mixer, which is sound quality, it is absolutely outstanding. It's incredible. And it does everything. You don't have to reach for the keyboard, apart from if you're typing in a song or an artist to search for, which you already know about if you use a playout show like program like this. Other than that, you can do spin back on the jog wheels, which I won't do on the track displaying, but I'll just show you how to do it. It's just done like that. You can set cue points, you can delete cue points. You can use this wheel here to search your song list, which basically does that. Scrolls up and down the list. You can go back to then scroll on the list to the side, which in my case is my decades and folders. It's also got special effects. I'll show you one of them now. This is set to beat grid, okay? Here we go. You probably know that effect on Virtual DJ already, but you can set it off on the mixer, which is slightly more accurate than just having access to the mouse. So yeah, it's lovely. Didn't pay full price for that. Bought it from a guy who had bought it second hand for 650 quid, and also the case, which was another 170. I bought both of them together off him for 550 because he changed his mind after he bought them and the shop wouldn't take them back. So I got the receipt as well with 11.5 months warranty, which is brilliant. Love the mixer though, brilliant. Right then, a few dance floor scenes later, if they decide to wake up. They're not doing a lot at the moment, they're out there eating, drinking, and oh look, balloons, lovely. Here we go then, 9:20, and it's starting to kick off now. Should get a good night out of this. I'm here until 12:30, if the neighbours don't put in a complaint to the police. We are outside after all, marquee or not. I've set the moving heads to sound to light mode now, and they are working flat out. Lovely. Well, true to form on a British summer, it started raining, and guess what? The marquee leaks. Yeah. A little drop of water came in on the table that I've got my deck on. Luckily it missed everything electrical, but I'm getting a little bit worried now. But hey, to look on the bright side, I'm at a private house in a marquee in somebody's back garden, which means that the smoking ban doesn't apply. Cheers! Getting a bit of madness on at the 21st birthday. Brilliant. Love this. The dance routines to Cameo's Candy from 1986. You only ever see people go for this in East London and Essex. very, very occasionally elsewhere, but mostly around here. Looks a little bit complicated to me. It ain't no cha-cha slide. On and it's still going. So that bloke, he looks like Steve Walsh. Yeah, it's still that time of night. Nice bit of cheese, can't hurt.
Looks like you lot are absolutely loving this tonight.
I believe it may be illegal under British law to not play him in Essex. Being the Essex boy that he is, of course. It's 12:30, which is finishing time. They don't want to do overtime, and to be honest, I can't blame them. Because if you can see the join in the marquee up there, that managed to let some water through when we had a bit of a torrential downpour for 5 minutes a few minutes ago, and it was a little bit scary. It went very close to the electrics, but not quite on them. The rain has stopped now, but I'm sure it'll be back very soon, so I think I'll be glad to finish and get the gear out of here tonight. It's been a great night though. So I'm home now, and I finished at 12:30, which is the time I was booked till. They didn't want any overtime, they didn't want to carry on. So I finished on the dot of 12:30, and as soon as I switched off the music and said goodnight, straight away people were coming over going, play one more, play one more. The first two requests that I got in for the encore, the second one of the two was Champagne Supernova by Oasis, which, as you probably know, is the best part of 8 minutes long. And I think I slightly overcommitted myself by playing that, because the rain was pouring down outside, as it had been off and on for most of the night, and it was an absolutely torrential downpour. And I was just looking at this gap in the roof of the marquee and thinking, if that sags anymore with the weight of the rain, it's going to start pouring through the gap onto my equipment. So I basically had to make a joke about that, fade Champagne Supernova out early, and start moving my gear out the way. And then luckily about 5 minutes after I'd moved everything, the rain did start pouring through there, but none of my gear got wet, so at least that was good. But yeah, it was a terrible, terrible night weather-wise, but a fantastic party. Tomorrow night I've got another 21st birthday in St Albans this time, and I may or may not do a video log of that, but either way, I will see you again very soon. Cheers for now.